Hello. Yes, this is Andrew King. Yes, I know Nigel Drake. Where are you calling? Oh, you're calling. My goodness, that's a long way away. Yes. Yeah, I sailed with Nigel many, many years ago. It was in the mid-70s. And you're calling from where again? Good Lord, that's a long way away. You want, you want some stories about Nigel. Well, yes. Well, now, I don't know. As long as his wife's not there, I guess I can tell these stories. But anyway, yes, I sailed with Nigel in the mid-70s. We sailed on two ships together, and we sailed with Swire Ship Management on a bulk carrier called the Airedale, and a very ordinary sort of ship. And then we sailed together with the China Navigation Company on a passenger ship serving the Japanese trade. And actually, Nigel broke a record when we found out he was coming to the Coral Princess was the name of the ship. There was a record number of transfer requests that the company ever received. Not that he was, no, he wasn't. No, I don't want you to think he was a bad chap. Just a happenstance, I suppose. Anyway, in his younger years, Nigel was quite the lad. He had young women chasing him all over the ship. Even when he was working, they were chasing him, and he just didn't seem to be get away from them. Center of attention, of course, you know Nigel. Doesn't matter what was going on, he had to be in the center of things. But of course that was before the transformation. And if you notice on the right side of the picture, there's a young Japanese lady, beautiful young lady, named Junko. And Junko is the reason for the transformation. From the wild thing that we knew in the early days to quite a sedate gentleman that you probably know today. Now, Junko and Nigel met on the Coral Princess back in, well, it would have been the mid-70s. And I must say she tamed him down. In fact, he became, well, semi-lethargic, one might say. I don't know what was going on, but he seemed to lose a lot of steam. And always a fun guy, go ashore with the lads, and all of a sudden we just didn't see him much. And he didn't seem to have a lot of strength. I was worried about him, especially once when he was moving so slow. The crew painted over him twice when they were doing ship maintenance, but anyway, that's another story. So from having a good time with the lads, going ashore when we were in China, he went shopping with a fellow, and things were so cheap in China that Nigel managed to completely fill the smallest shopping bag they had. Absolutely incredible, hard to believe, but there we are, the old spendthrift, you know him. But slowly he left his mates because you know who was, you can't see very well, but this is in Thailand, when Nigel and Junko were trying to sneak away. Fortunately, somebody was there with a camera, and I apologize for the poor photography, but I think you get the gist. And as Nigel got more and more tired as time went on, I said to him, I said, "Nigel, I'm worried about you." I said, "Why don't you go see the nurse, for goodness sake?" And he gave me this pitiful look, as if to say, "Goodness me, you know, don't you realize why I'm tired?" But of course I didn't, you know, being somewhat innocent. But that was Nigel in the early days, and now I'm happy to say, I remember him as an old shipmate, that absolute gentleman, wonderful guy, and it's Junko who turned him into the fellow you people know today. And so if you happen to run into him, please give him my best and wish him all the best for the future. And happy to say, Kathy sends her love along too.